Now listen, in case you don't know the agenda behind VDM's dragging of Harrison Guamnation. Now this is a disclaimer. I'm not vouching for Harrison. I'm not saying Harrison is a saint. I am not a saint.
Share this video, share this video, share it.
A saint. Now listen, the agenda behind VDM's dragging of Harrison is a tussle for the space. I said is a tussle for the space. VDM feels threatened by the emergence of Harrison Guamnation, who is doing more than him to help humanity. Now let me say these two incidences. After the news broke that Don Jazzy donated to Harrison 100 million naira, VDM went agog. He wasn't comfortable with it. You know why? VDM is the one that wants the center of attraction on him. He doesn't want anybody to take it from him. He knows that once the validation that Harrison deserve on the line, goes to him, he ain't go fall for social media. He will become irrelevant. So everything he's doing, fighting tooth and nail, is to bring Harrison down. And the kidnap issue in Aoshi is a leverage.
Share and comment your opinion.
For him. All right, is a leverage for him. Secondly, if you can recall, Harrison was honored with an award. That award swept VDM off his feet. After that award, VDM became restless. And if you see again, a whole lot of people, including my humble self, have always been validating Harrison on the social space for the risk he's been taking when it comes to issue of kidnapping, people that are kidnapped, rescuing them. Now let me say this and say it very loud and clear. Harrison is a human being, that I understood.
Share and comment your opinion.
And I do not envisage a perfection in him, because I am too. I am not perfect, just like you watching me. So if Harrison misses his steps in one way or the other, I will be able to excuse him. I am not the judge. I am not the law court. I am not the law enforcement agent. I cannot indict Harrison. I am civil. I'm a civilized person. I will never call anybody a criminal unless that person has been indicted by a competent court or a competent law system. That is how an average thinking person should behave. A whole lot of you have been seeing a whole, casting aspersion on Harrison Guamnation because your boss VDM.
What's your opinion on this?
The only
Share
one that should
and comment your opinion.
You should believe in, and that is the only person you are free at liberty to inherit his enemy, because he's trying to make an enemy out of Harrison. Now listen, Harrison, sometimes I get very sad or angry with you because you are making a god out of VDM. VDM Bonsenza. You are making a god out of him. Why are you making a god out of somebody that has a lot of baggages with him? Just like me. Why are you making a god out of him? Because he has 4.1 million followers? Is that why you're making a god out of him? You made a mistake, yes. And so what? VDM has a case he's answering in EFCC. The last time he went to
Make
China,
sure you're sharing
he seek
and let us
permission
know your opinion
from EFCC to allow him travel to China. Everybody has baggages in them. So I don't know the reason why you should be, putting your tail in your ass and be following VDM as if VDM said you shouldn't breathe, then you shouldn't breathe. Is he the owner of your life? Before the advent of VDM, there had been an Harrison. So why are you seeking validation from him, Harrison? Harrison, you get to wake up, because you are putting him in an advantage position. Every evidence that he said he's going to present, we didn't see any evidence.
Drop your comment.
As far as I'm concerned, the last video that VDM made when he gave you 24 hours. Everything he said in that video is garbage. And he gave you 2 hours the other day. And what he showed us was a screenshot of your apology. This is very, very pertinent. VDM is so petty.
Share this video, share this video, share it.
I don't know the kind of youth that Nigeria is constituted of, or constituted with, as the case may be. Nigeria have had issues that are very, very pressing, including the issue of tax, where government want to tax people out of nothing. VDM did not see that as a fight. He did not see himself as somebody that could use his platform to better the life of Nigerians. Rather, what he's using his platform to do is to ensure that he endanger the life of the man in the custody of kidnappers. He's bringing the conversation with that Harrison and the family has to social media to jeopardize whatever they are doing. If VDM love this man in custody so much, why is he not going about the way to get him freed? Why does he still wants to leave the freedom of this man in the hands of Harrison? VDM, for once, just for once, finish something that you started. After Harrison stepped aside,
or after the law enforcement
agent arrested Harrison and detained him, I was expecting that you should take it from where he stopped. At least become a hero for once. Now you cannot crowdfund for the release of that man, but you can advertise his properties on Facebook, on Instagram, and other social media platforms. And for every of those properties that is purchased, the kidnappers and the kidnappers that is custody of this man knows exactly how much they are being sold. People don't think. People follow stupidly.
Share and comment your opinion.
You guys are training a monster that will destroy you all. You are training a monster. Let me repeat, you are training a monster that will destroy you all, because I already know the agenda. I know the finish from the starting. I know where he's going. You allow yourself to be hypnotized by a man who is morally bankrupt, who does not even have any moral standard or justification to tell you what you should do. That is why the last in Nigeria becomes the first politician. And the better people, the technocrats, cannot attain political positions because of the kind of youth that Nigeria has. Then VDM, look at VDM. Look at VDM.
What's your opinion on this? Share
that Tunde Ednot and Gossip Me and all those bloggers brought to limelight not even 3 years ago. A man that jeopardized the investigation of the death of Mohbad. He brought it to nothing just for him to, at the end of the day, start promoting his friends on the same issue. A man that said he's going to break Lee Smart's bones threatened him behind the camera without knowing that it was recorded. A man that is capable of breaking somebody's bone and even buying somebody in secret is coming out to tell you, rat in hells, what to do. I am so disappointed in the kind of youth that Nigeria has. A youth that is so docile.
Make sure you are sharing and let us know your opinion.
Very dark man, because you are feeding a monster that will destroy you. You don't see any issue in Nigeria that is most at the priority for us, the suffering masses. It is the issue of Harrison and VDM, where VDM has to validate Harrison. You see, if you put Harrison and VDM side by side at this very moment, I will still choose an Harrison over a VDM. And I have my reasons. I will choose an Harrison over a VDM. See, it is better sometimes to just keep quiet than to talk and clear all doubts that you are ignorant.
Drop your comment. Let us know your opinion and
From
share.
everything VDM has been doing on social media, he's been doing more harm than good. In the case of this kidnapping issue, he has done more harm than good. Maybe if he didn't even venture into this case, Harrison would have handled this thing from the background or from the back and get
share this video, share this video, share it.
But he has compromised everything. And see, let me tell you guys, what VDM has in mind in this case is to ensure that that man doesn't come out alive from kidnappers' den, so that every blame will be on Harrison, so that Harrison will be dragged to the floor and maybe sent to the jail, because he has seen Harrison as the only threat he has when it comes to activism in Nigeria. And if you are following, like I said in the starting of this video, make sure you know the agenda. I said it before in my previous video. Long time ago, I was driving and I saw a lot of people rioting, and I called one person. I said, what is happening? Why are people rioting? Why are you saying you will not go agree or will not go agree? What are you not agreeing to? He said at the front of my house, I just see people they riot. Now I join them. I don't even know why they riot, but I know they say they don't go agree. That is what most of your tales are doing. You don't think you onye mala asu nyaso ni we onye na mara asu nyaso na nkete maka na amam no nwe ife
and comment your opinion.
Betterment for everybody, equality for everybody, not inequality where one man has to decide what is going to go on. Harrison Wamnishu, the Lord is your strength. You are not perfect. I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect. I will not cast the first stone. The only person or the only institution or organization that has the right to judge you is a competent law court. And I will live to that faith. Until then, I will continue to encourage you to be upright and be a better person. There you go.